All right. Well, here we have a square body. Not just any square body. It is a very, very not common just because it's a 1987. I know it looks like many other ones that are around, like a couple more of the ones over there, but I mean, that one's a round eye. Whoop, where are you? There you go. That's a round eye. That's a 78.9. One beside it, that one's a 85, 86, 85. But 87 is a very, very uncommon year for a truck half-ton two-wheel drive. They made Suburbans up until 91, but I'll explain this in a little bit once we get to the engine. Why 1987 is unusual. It may be because it's Canadian, because it's pretty neat, because it's got all this, Bluetooth fender happening here. But I guess some of the Americans have that too, but Canadians have that a little bit more of that. We have, some jack standage. It's going to be a little bit of work to get out past here, but I think it's going to work. You hook to that, and that rim will kind of just roll underneath the bumper and pull this over to get out of this little lovely hole in here. I'm not worried about the plastic cars. I don't want to scratch it up too badly on that. I do not want to gouge up the box too badly, even though it is rusty, but it is pretty decent. It is in really good shape inside. I left this door here because I guess I must have covered up this door because it had no window. And I had this door as I was pulling out these four doors and the Suburban tailgate, that I have a piece of glass for this door. Nothing special for the door. It'll go into the backyard pile of more parts and pieces later on, but with that big old dent in there, it's not a good door to put on something in really good shape. Well, maybe like say that one right here. You could throw some doors and etc. That's another story. I mean, if anybody's interested, I can definitely go over that if I can remember. But we're on this one here. So I had just pulled these doors out, a couple fenders, inner fenders. I threw them in another square body over there. But I'm thinking about pulling this one out just because it does have a decent body. It isn't in great shape. Please, no sun glare. Let's see if I can arrange that. There we go. It's an 87. Like, there's not that many in a square body two-wheel drive variation. So let's just go over it a little bit and see what we got. I mean, this side's a little better for the box. It doesn't have too much of a Bluetooth hole, but eventually that's going to go away. No big deal. It is front-wheel drive. It just slides along on these leaf springs here. I might have to put a block of wood in there so it doesn't catch everything on the road. Do you want? I think we'll run around to the driver's side just because that's usually where I'd hop into. So let's just do that. A little bit of weight reduction. That's all good. I mean, it's not too bad, the rockers. It is a little rough, but it has been sitting here for a long time, judging by the trees growing up around it. So these are pretty quick growing trees, but like that one's been there probably 4 or 5 years. But also by the way that it's like sunken into the ground, which for you guys wondering, this tire will hold air. I guarantee it. I haven't tried it because, well, it hasn't come out of the ground yet. Here's that badging I was talking about a little earlier. Wrangler, Canadian. So, I mean, the door is in pretty good shape. I'm glad I had this covered up for the longest time. Hopefully the inside's not too bad, but let's take a look. It tells me it's an 87, so I gotta believe it, right? So, let's just double check the glass. Yeah, it's not showing it in there. That's okay. Still got the vent window, the air conditioning. That is good. Does not have AC. Got my block of wood to kind of keep the sun from destroying the interior gauges too much. And I guess they all are here, so that's good to see. I'll explain that in a minute. But yeah, I guess it's an automatic, judging by this shifter lever thing here and the lack of a clutch pedal and shifter. Hey, a pair of pliers. Oh my goodness, I guess I lost that long ago. Didn't need them. Got a little bit of gas in the tank, which probably is no good. It's a 6-digit kilometer cluster. I guess we got 354,000 kilometers on this. I don't know nothing about it. I picked it up for parts, and I didn't use much out of it, thankfully, because it's just a decent truck to work with. I got some parts and pieces, so I guess judging by this number, there's some date here, March 11th, 2012. That's probably parked before then by a year or two, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll see if we can find any paperwork and stuff. But got some extra lights. I think that's dual or quad lights up front, so those will work. If not, well, I got other trucks around that can use them. We do not have AC on the dash, obviously. Heater, well, it's probably full of mice. That's great. Got no key. Well, that will do. Anyways, let's see if we have keys in the glove ashtray. Sorry, glove box right there. Ashtray right here. Got dual tanks. Nice. Ooh, random switch. Working. Okay. Tested. We'll turn that off so it doesn't keep the starter engaged. No keys. Okay. Extra taillight. Nice. Extra wiper blades that are definitely good. So we'll keep those. Windshield that I can definitely see around that once we move the wiper blade out. Oh, that's been there for a little while. But yeah, I guess somebody borrowed this without the keys and went to town. Tearing apart. I got no steer. Oh, I do have a nope. Well, it's probably just a little rusted seized on there. So that without the nut on the steering column there, it should come apart. Oh, I got a air cleaner wing nut. Great. A lighter to burn it if we need to, and a spark plug. What do we got? New? We do not. Alrighty, well, it is what it is. Oh, right on. Those exhaust hangers are great to have. Look at the front valence piece, so the wiper valence there. A grill that's got extra speed holes to get into the grill. For my new MC Squarebody seat, that's actually not bad. I mean, it's been sitting without a window for a long time. We've got extra parts there. Ooh, headlight bezels, and we got a license plate. Let's see. This is probably for, oh yeah, this is for this truck. Truck. T for truck, right? T-Ruck. Just kidding. And truck with there confirms my numbers. 2012, 2011. So, being that this is May 2022, it's been off the road for 10, 11 years. That's okay. These things will never die. They're square bodies. So, let's just wrap this up in case I don't get back today. I'll get back, don't worry. Cover all this up. But let's get around to the front and see the power barn. See how lovely it looks. Wait, yeah. Quad lights, so that's great. We got headlights for it, spare lights. Let's get down out of the way. Get a back shot into the trees. Low and slow, right? 2-wheel drive. Get out of the way, tree branch. There we go. A little more extra holes for getting into the hood latch, which it's open. We're okay there. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'll show you the under the hood. Sorry guys. But here's the hood emblem. This is why 1987, well, Canadian, I guess, not really 87, but under here, why 1987 throttle body. Is that a big deal? Yeah. Oh, nice. Sorry guys. Squirrel. Obviously. A couple squirrels were been in here. But yeah. Should be a throttle body. We have focus. There we go. 5.0. All the power for all the years. Where's the yearage? I can't tell you. Hold on. See if I can find it. Here we go. Right here. This tells you it all. Focus 1987. That is why this truck is a very unusual truck, because two-wheel drives were coming around into the 90s. So this is probably the first and only year for a two-wheel drive square body other than 1 tons and stuff. I mean half tons. I'm talking half tons here. 1987 half tons. So we've got the automatic and the oil stick, which it's there. It's just on the end. So a little low, but it's leaning over to the driver's side. So we'll just say it's perfect. Dang, I forgot. Someone stole those, so I guess we're gonna have to wire that down. Oh, I guess we do have a wing nut still up on here. I guess that's the spare one, right? Parts trucks. Sorry. But yeah, this is pretty neat. I think this is gonna look good. Been here for a while. A little bit of work to get out, but not too bad. I think it'll clean up real nice. Obviously, it's cleaner than most stuff that you see. I mean, a little bit of moss and it's got a valence. It's got some. Oh, look at the hooks. Now that is slick. I mean, they probably will never hold anything other than dirt, but that's okay. So, well, here's a shot of the front end. Obviously, perfect. Might have to wire it in. I don't want to lose my signal. And the rest of the grill, like that bow tie. Sorry, guys. Squirrels. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Just pristine. Like, not bad, actually. It's, I don't know, pristine is what you want to call it, but I like it. This thing will turn up pretty good. I do remember it needed a starter. So, that's just a typical thing for an old Chevy. Good thing I got a couple. We'll put those in. Oh, we still got the air intake. Oh, slick. Got dual unit. Yuck. Side and top, but I think we'll just make it the universal top post, because everything now has a top post. So yeah, this tree probably wasn't here when we parked it. Judging by the rings in it, it's probably 8 years old. 9, my bad. Oh, love that sound. There's that hood emblem for the Canadian edition, not the 87. They made these in 86, 85. I think 85 was the first year. 85, 6, 7 for in the half tons, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drives. I guess the four-wheel drive was, I don't know. Not very many. All I'm saying is, it's not like it's a rare truck. It's not like it's a perfect truck. But it is a nice truck to work with. And I think this is the candidate I'll start with. Let's get to the passenger side. And show you guys the interior a little bit. Like, perfect interior. Everything's still in here. I mean, obviously missing a little trim. Window, it's good. It's gonna function. Whew, it took some effort. We got scissors. We got some scissors to, cut your hair. I don't know. Okay. So, yeah. These things are like $20. That's well worth looking in the truck here. Got a couple of U-bolts, clamps, paperwork for something government. Let's just take a look off camera. It was, it's just a map of where I went. Well, look at that. Manitoba Natural Resources, 1993, but I don't think that's obviously been Duck Mountain Provincial Park. Huh. That's interesting. I figured it came from the northern area. Like, we got some, interior. Well, that's pretty typical for an old square body. You got a couple taillights and a wiring bucket, I guess. You got some hinges. Don't need those. Bunch of part. Oh, we got some steering column parts. Nice. Got what is that? Walkie-talkie? Oh, there's ignition. Found it. We're good. Just watch this get installed over here. Focus. We're going to install it. Well, I missed, but I tried. See? Right here, 1987. Well, obviously with the sticker on the hood and all these other little stickers and doodads and stuff. Woo! Not spent. Look at that, 12 gauge. See right later. Oh, look at that. Don't need that. Two 12 gauge shotgun shells. Nice. Oh, perfect. Yeah, a little cracked up. Might need a windshield. Shoot. Oh well. But yeah, like look at that. Floor is intact. Rocker is well fixed before. Nice. Not nice. I don't like that at all. But look at that. 350,000 and just clink. I mean, I didn't do that, but that's it's tilted that way. It's okay. Okay, it's not perfect. I mean, you got their box scraper. It's got a floor in it, like box liner. That's got to be $100 right now. Still plywood. I got a little bit of debris to clean out, but that's all good. Dents out. Yeah, a little bit of hail damage. That's okay. That's too bad, but an 87. Ouch, that hurt. 87. It's gotta be having some dents and dings in it, right? It's 33 years old. Sun's going down. Sorry, guys. Stuck in the trees a little ways. Not too far, but we got. Not really much work to get it out, but it's gonna have a little bit of fun. So we're gonna have a little fun and work this out. Being tool drive and missing parts already. I'm already halfway there for my shackle or flip kit. Sorry, flip kit. I'll just nice. Reinstall that. Okay, that's that piece. And then there, good. Those pieces. Hey, ooh, yeah. In the box. Yeah, halfway there to my flip kit. Well, all right then. So yeah, I think I'll flip kit this. Lower the rear 5 to 6 inches, maybe more. And then the front, I'll just do some magic, get it done. But I don't want to hit that, so I'll put a couple tires there. That way if it comes out, it won't destroy the tailgate or the taillight. But it's really the box side, right in between those taillights and below it, I guess. I don't want to wreck that, so we'll just push this over, maybe stack it. Yeah, there's a car on top of a van right there, and another car on top of another car. But we'll push this out of the way, because I got room. There's a whole spot right there. Maybe I'll stack that on top of that truck right there without the roof. Flip kit roof. No, that's something you don't see every day. Oh, too many squirrels here. Squirrel! Anyways, yeah. And then you just kind of pull it out this way, pull it out, work on it. So yeah, well, what do you guys think? Is it a waste of time or or well worth the shot to fix it up. If it was an 86, I'd probably move on to a different one. Like I'll show you this one. Like I got this option, but I'll tell you in another story. This one's a carburetor aerator, or had. It's still in there. It's still there. So there's this. Got this option. This perfectly green tree model. It's got a gasser in it, but look at that. It's an older one. I mean, 81, 82, right? There's this option. No. Okay. Look, move on. There's this option. 81, 82 again, but 1 ton. Cabin, nothing back here. Sweet. Yeah, it's a dually. I was thinking about making this a tow truck. Maybe. We'll see. I got this one. 86. It's got a, well, it's checking in the power barn. It's got a powerhouse. Engineless, so it's got a no 50. It was a 305. It was an 86. It's carbureted. And then there's also this beauty of a truck. I've got a plan with this one too. This one's a little rough. It's a round eye. Oh, the light's broken. Can't work it. It's junk. Oh, that one too? What the heck? It's got excessively light fender. I mean, the rockers are not bad. Cab corner, it's again the same difference as the other one. A little dent there. Pretty sick hood graphics. Yeah. A little worse for wear. I think it's almost a parts truck. Yeah, almost. We'll figure that one out later. But we got those options. But yeah, I'm really thinking about this one because it's the most complete, the most presentable. I'm already partway to what I wanted to do is lowrider it. I don't really need a 4-wheel drive. I've got 14 and a half of those. But I'm thinking about this one right here. Just because square body, throttle body, and super awesome body. I don't know. I gave up on the third rhyme. But and it's easy enough to get out. Like, ooh, you gotta move. This pretty fugly looking thing. Whatever. Yeah. Let me know. Any options, any suggestions? Like, obviously I need to do some matching set of tires. Like, I really want to use some sort of junkyard theme because I have stuff, so I'm not gonna look over here. That's another day. That's another view, another video, sorry, 4 views. I don't know, like I got options. And I'm just kind of concerned about some of the parts that are getting left behind. I mean, the body mount, you don't need that. You get the rest of the truck holding it down, right? So, but yeah, I got a little work to do to get it out and get it fixed up. Got a little bit of column work, window, which I got a spare, so we're good. Maybe, I'm sure I can make this one work. This one's crank. I'm gonna keep going, but this one has powered windows, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. I'll make it work. It's just undo the track and throw it in that door. Whatever, work. Steering column. I got enough of those to work with, so no big deal. Obviously needs a little bit of cleanup. Oops, beer window. Beer window. Yeah, it will work. Has the sound. I like it. So, get this pulled out one of these days when the yard dries up. This is pretty gumbo. This is clay. It takes forever to dry, so, and if it doesn't dry, it just makes a mess in the yard and makes an awful rutted up mess. And I just have ruts in the yard that you're just bouncing over with the lawnmower and stuff, so let's just keep the ruts down to the minimum. But let's get back into the trees and get that shot for the endo. Look at it go. That's just mint. Thanks, guys. Sorry for the rambling, and catch you next time.